Muscular Dystrophy Association needs your support now more than ever. Please donate what you can to MDA so they can help kids like me living with neuromuscular disease.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my joke a day for MDA. Why do fish live in salt water? Because pepper makes them sneeze. Thank you all for tuning in today, and I want to give a special shout out to all the frontline workers for all of their hard work during the pandemic. Your bravery and selfless acts mean a lot to me, my family, and the entire MDA community.
Good evening. My name is Reggie Thompson. I'm the owner of the Le Macaron French Pastries here in Ponte Vedra Beach. We also have locations at the Avenues, the shops at Avondale, Town Center, and up in historic downtown Savannah, Georgia. I'd like to welcome each and every one of you to the MDA Gala, although virtual at this moment in time. Hopefully next year we'll be able to get together face to face. I've been asked to speak tonight on what the MDA means to me and why I participate with them. I've been with MDA now, oh my goodness, I don't even know. They're probably a little bit older than I am, but it seems I've been working with them for many, many years, all the way through being arrested and taken to jail to the telethons. I was around when Jerry Lewis was around. But of late, I really can get behind MDA because of the fine work they're doing with the research toward the various dystrophies that affect the young children of our time. I've been so impressed with the money that we collect for them that almost 70% of it goes directly toward the research. Only about 30% goes toward the operating expenses. To me, that tells you the dedication that that team has toward actual research in finding cures. I'm so very proud of what they have done recently with the new discoveries they've had, especially in the hunt for a cure for Duchenne's. Anyway, I hope each and every one of you has a pleasant evening. Thank you very much for your time. Be careful. Bye.
Hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, though your dreams be tossed and blown.
To join the mission, visit MDA.org and give what you can.
Breathing is often hard for individuals living with neuromuscular disease. COVID-19 puts patients at an even greater risk, and that's why we need your help. The crisis has canceled fundraising events across the country. We need donors like you in order for MDA to keep critical resources available. Please give what you can today so MDA can continue supporting individuals like me. Neuromuscular disease doesn't stop during a time of crisis, and neither will we.
Hey, we're driving to Madison so I can get my Spinraza, so I'm gonna take a nap for the next hour and a half. Yeah. Hey, Bobo!
All right, how'd it go, kiddo?
Great, this is dose number 13 right here, and now it's in my spine and I'm ready to go.
And how are you feeling?
Awesome.
And you did this without anesthesia this time,
Yes,
right?
I did this without anesthesia and it went great.
Tough girl, tough girl.
Yay!
Woo-woo.
So I just got my 13th Spinraza injection last week, and basically how Spinraza works is that I get an intrathecal injection every 16 weeks, which means that it goes in my spine. So I remember that I started my Spinraza injections when I was in 7th grade, and before that I had not been able to get through a full day of elementary school. But now, thanks to Spinraza, I'm able to get through a full day of school. I can move my arms more, and I can also move my feet and legs more. And one of the best parts is I can do push-ups in the pool, which is very awesome. The most special thing to me that came out of Spinraza was me being able to hug my mom. I remember that I was sitting on the side of my bed and my mom was helping me getting dressed, and I reached out and hugged her, and an actual hug. Not a vegan hug where they have to kind of help me, but I could actually hug her myself, and that was so special, and I loved it so much. And now I do that all the time with my friends and family, which is really, really awesome. Thanks to you guys for helping me create special moments with my family and friends, like giving my mom a hug for the first time.
Bryson Foster. I'm 19 years old, and I was the former MDA National Goodwill Ambassador in the years of 2012 and 2013. I just wanted to send all of you a little message to tell you that during this time with the COVID-19 outbreak, the need to donate to MDA has never been greater. We thank all of you for your support and donating in the past, but we need your help. We've got to continue to support and continue to fight for these cures for all 43 types of muscle disease. Join us. We'll get through it together.
Hi, I'm Lamondre Pugh, statewide ambassador for the Muscular Dystrophy Association of South Carolina. And I'm also the CSO of Rue Global Impact. We're a disability inclusion firm that aims to make the world a better place for people with disabilities, but for everyone. And honestly, this is what you have the opportunity to do, to make the world a better place by supporting the Muscular Dystrophy Association. So I need you to check out the items for the silent auction and make sure you get your bid in. And I want to thank you for supporting the Muscular Dystrophy Association, especially during this difficult time. Show's about to start. Let's go.
I thought it was just gonna be like, a little camp outdoors, s'mores and stuff, but more like a vacation.
We get to do a lot of fun stuff. A lot of people, they help us and they make us feel really good.
Makes me feel just like I can conquer the world.
It feels like you can do things instead of in the real world, it's just like you can barely do anything.
You don't get judged here. You can look a certain way and you just get treated differently. You just feel the same. You feel the same inside and it doesn't matter what's on the outside.
It's really fun to hang out with people that know what is wrong with people, and it's just like hanging out with people that you feel comfortable with.
Be the one to come to camp, have fun, do what a kid's supposed to do. Camp is best.
I would be really sad if I didn't get to come. It's important for kids to come here.
Thank you for letting kids like me go to camp, because sometimes you wouldn't understand how much makes a kid feel good to come to this camp, because they treat us real well. It's like another home. Thank you.
The Muscular Dystrophy Association needs your support now more than ever. Please donate what you can to MDA so they can help kids like me living with neuromuscular disease.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my joke a day for MDA. Why do fish live in salt water? Because pepper makes them sneeze. Thank you all for tuning in today, and I want to give a special shout out to all the frontline workers for all of their hard work during the pandemic. Your bravery and selfless acts mean a lot to me, my family, and the entire MDA community.
My name is Reggie Thompson. I'm the owner of the Le Macaron French Pastries here in Ponte Vedra Beach. We also have locations at the Avenues, the shops at Avondale Town Center, and up in historic downtown Savannah, Georgia. I'd like to welcome each and every one of you to the MDA Gala, although virtual at this moment in time. Hopefully next year we'll be able to get together face to face. I've been asked to speak tonight on what the MDA means to me and why I participate with them. I've been with MDA now, oh my goodness, I don't even know. They're probably a little bit older than I am, but it seems I've been working with them for many, many years, all the way through being arrested and taken to jail to the telethons. I was around when Jerry Lewis was around. But of late, I really can get behind MDA because of the fine work they're doing with the research toward the various dystrophies that affect the young children of our time. I've been so impressed with the money that we collect for them that almost 70% of it goes directly toward the research. Only about 30% goes toward the operating expenses. To me, that tells you the dedication that that team has toward actual research in finding cures. I'm so very proud of what they have done recently with the new discoveries they've had, especially in the hunt for a cure for Duchenne's. Anyway, I hope each and every one of you has a pleasant evening. Thank you very much for your time. Be careful. Bye.
When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, though your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk hard with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk alone.
To join the mission, visit MDA.org and give what you can.
Breathing is often hard for individuals living with neuromuscular disease. COVID-19 puts patients at an even greater risk, and that's why we need your help. The crisis has canceled fundraising events across the country. We need donors like you in order for MDA to keep critical resources available. Please give what you can today so MDA can continue supporting individuals like me. Neuromuscular disease doesn't stop during a time of crisis, and neither will we.
we're driving to Madison so I can get my Spinraza, so I'm gonna take a nap for the next hour and a half.
Yeah.
Hey, Boo-Boo! All right, how'd it go, kiddo?
Great, this is dose number 13 right here, and now it's in my spine and I'm ready to go.
And how are you feeling?
Awesome.
And you did this without anesthesia this time,
Yes,
right?
I did this without anesthesia and it went great.
Tough girl, tough girl.
Yay!
Woo-woo.
So I just got my 13th Spinraza injection last week, and basically how Spinraza works is that I get an intrathecal injection every 16 weeks, which means that it goes in my spine. So I remember that I started my Spinraza injections when I was in 7th grade, and before that I had not been able to get through a full day of elementary school. But now, thanks to Spinraza, I'm able to get through a full day of school. I can move my arms more, and I can also move my feet and legs more. And one of the best parts is I can do push-ups in the pool, which is very awesome. The most special thing to me that came out of Spinraza was me being able to hug my mom. I remember that I was sitting on the side of my bed and my mom was helping me getting dressed, and I reached out and hugged her, and an actual hug. Not a vegan hug where they have to kind of help me, but I could actually hug her myself, and that was so special, and I loved it so much.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the MDA's Toast to Life virtual gala. We are just 10 minutes away from the start of the show. My name is Joe Gervin. I'm going to be part of your auctioneer team this evening. And wow, do we have some great silent and live auction items for you. So if you haven't done so already, please register now. It's going to be right here on the bottom of your screen. There you see it, bidpal.net/MDA Toast. Again, bidpal.net/MDA Toast. We've got a Peloton, tickets to Disney World, a trip to Costa Rica, and so much more. We're also giving away prizes tonight, and to get involved, all you have to do is participate in our YouTube chat. That's where you're watching right now on YouTube, so get into that chat, go back and forth, and tell us what you're doing. We want to see how you're enjoying this virtual gala. Are you dressed up? Do you have a special cocktail for the evening? Show us what you're doing. We'll enjoy seeing your pictures, and this show is just 10 minutes away.
The Muscular Dystrophy Association needs your support now more than ever. Please donate what you can to MDA so they can help kids like me living with neuromuscular disease.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my joke a day for MDA. Why do fish live in salt water? Because pepper makes them sneeze. Thank you all for tuning in today, and I want to give a special shout out to all the frontline workers for all of their hard work during the pandemic. Your bravery and selfless acts mean a lot to me, my family, and the entire MDA community.
Good evening. My name is Reggie Thompson. I'm the owner of the Le Macaron French Pastries here in Ponte Vedra Beach. We also have locations at the Avenues, the shops at Avondale, Town Center, and up in historic downtown Savannah, Georgia. I'd like to welcome each and every one of you to the MDA Gala, although virtual at this moment in time. Hopefully next year we'll be able to get together face to face. I've been asked to speak tonight on what the MDA means to me and why I participate with them. I've been with MDA now, oh my goodness, I don't even know. They're probably a little bit older than I am, but it seems I've been working with them for many, many years, all the way through being arrested and taken to jail to the telethons. I was around when Jerry Lewis was around. But of late, I really can get behind MDA because of the fine work they're doing with the research toward the various dystrophies that affect the young children of our time. I've been so impressed with the money that we collect for them that almost 70% of it goes directly toward the research. Only about 30% goes toward the operating expenses. To me, that tells you the dedication that that team has toward actual research in finding cures. I'm so very proud of what they have done recently with the new discoveries they've had, especially in the hunt for a cure for Duchenne's. Anyway, I hope each and every one of you has a pleasant evening. Thank you very much for your time. Be careful. Bye.
When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, though your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk hard with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk
To join the mission, visit MDA.org and give what you can.
Breathing is often hard for individuals living with neuromuscular disease. COVID-19 puts patients at an even greater risk, and that's why we need your help. The crisis has canceled fundraising events across the country. We need donors like you in order for MDA to keep critical resources available. Please give what you can today so MDA can continue supporting individuals like me. Neuromuscular disease doesn't stop during a time of crisis, and neither will we.
drive into Madison so I can get my Spinraza, so I'm gonna take a nap for the next hour and a half. Yeah.
Hey, Bobo! All right, how'd it go, kiddo?
Great, this is dose number 13 right here, and now it's in my spine and I'm ready to go.
And how are you feeling?
Awesome.
And you did this without anesthesia this time, right?
Yes, I did this without anesthesia and it went great.
Tough girl, tough girl.
Yay.
Woo-woo.
So I just got my 13th Spinraza injection last week, and basically how Spinraza works is that I get an intrathecal injection every 16 weeks, which means that it goes in my spine. So I remember that I started my Spinraza injections when I was in 7th grade, and before that I had not been able to get through a full day of elementary school, but now thanks to Spinraza.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the MDA's virtual Toast to Life.
Yeah!
What a great program we have in store for you. I will tell you, my name is Jason Alpert and this is Jeff Cowan, and we are being socially distant here, as well as the other 6 or 7 people here in the room with us. I will tell you, there will be a sound that you will hear throughout the program, which is going to be very important for many different reasons. One, because it is celebratory.
That's right.
The other one is that it will be counting down many of our auction formats. So let's hear that bell. All right?
Well
so
done.
Get ready. You're going to hear that bell throughout the program. We'll let you know exactly what it means when it rings. And when it happens, it's going to be big. Jeff?
That's right. G'day, everyone. Jeff Cowan, and we want you to interact. We want you to register. If you haven't already registered, very simple to do. Go to bidpal.net/MDA Toast. All right? Go ahead and get that in. We're going to go ahead and get that up. So MDA Toast. Get yourself registered. It'd be fantastic to have you. Now, on top of that, we're going to be giving away some prizes during the event, right? Don't we?
We love prizes. Who doesn't?
You guys who are watching right now on YouTube, in the chat below, go ahead and start interacting, because our friend Joe later on is going to be giving away some prizes, as well as go to the hashtag to take those photos and put on hashtag to go ahead and send those out to MDA Virtual Gala to Instagram and Twitter. Got to do that, right?
We want to interact with you. We want to see you. We want to know how you're enjoying this program. I will also tell you that there are 250,000 people in this country who are suffering from neuromuscular diseases. And the MDA is fighting every day to make them live longer and live stronger lives. And that's what we are trying to do here tonight, is raise the critical funds in order to be able to do that. We have 2 gentlemen who are going to help us kick off the program from this point. I will tell you they are both celebrities, but they're celebrities for different reasons. One of them has 3 Grammy Awards.
Right.
The other one is the national co-chair of this Toast to Life Gala. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Darius Rucker and Mark Rivas.
Hey, you guys, it's Darius Rucker, and I would like you guys during this difficult time to remember to help support MDA. You know, I know some folks that have this disease, and they could really use your help right now, and I know things are tough, but, you know, don't forget, support MDA.
Welcome, everyone, and thank you for joining us on our virtual Toast to Life Gala. I'm Mark Rivas, president and founder of Phoenix-based On The Mark Media. I have the great honor of this year being the national co-chair, along with Janine Doherty of Cigna. Janine and I are so excited to have you all joining us this evening as we come together with a common goal of moving progress forward in the fight against muscle disease. This year, we are bringing together MDA families, donors, and guests from 11 gala events across the country to show that while coronavirus might stop us from meeting in person, it won't stop us from supporting MDA in their life-saving work. We are in unprecedented time. In the past 5 years alone, MDA has seen more advancement and breakthroughs than in the last 60 years. In those 5 years, 11 drugs have been FDA approved for the treatment of different forms of muscular dystrophy, with 2 of these being approved in just the last 3 weeks. I'm honored to be a part of the process, and I want to personally thank each and every one of you, the pillars of strength and support that we need on this ongoing fight. So again, please enjoy your evening. Thank you, and stay safe.
All right, Mark and Darius as well, thank you so much for all you've done for this event as we look to support the great cause that is the MDA.
Right, we're now going to go to the third member of this broadcast team, our sideline reporter right now, Joe Gouvin. G'day, Joe. How are you?
Hello, Jeff. What an honor to be here with you in support of such a wonderful cause. And it's really awesome to see so many people around the country, around the world, joining forces in support of MDA. We want to see what you're up to tonight as you watch this Toast to Life gala. Why don't you tweet us or via Instagram, send us pictures of whatever you're drinking, whatever you're wearing. How are you celebrating with us tonight for our Toast to Life virtual gala? Send that in on YouTube and chat with us there, and you'll be entered to win door prizes. Right now, my friend Erin is monitoring not just Insta and Twitter, but also she's looking at the YouTube chat to pick someone to win a door prize. I'm going to turn to Erin right now. You got a name for me, Erin? Who wins? Ashley Pratt is the first winner tonight. Way to go, Ashley. You've just won a Target gift card. We're so happy. We're going to be giving away more gift cards throughout the evening, so make sure you chat with us. And again, if you're posting on social media, particularly Insta and Twitter, use the hashtag MDA Virtual Gala. Friends, what's happening tonight is about community. It's about coming together to find a cure, to find better treatments, to continue the amazing work that the MDA has been doing for so long now. We want to raise our glasses, virtually anyway, to each and every one of you in support of the MDA's Toast to Life virtual gala.
Hi, I'm Matt Hilliard with Bank OZK in Wilmington, North Carolina, and I'd like to make a toast to the MDA and their wonderful mission.
Hi, I'm Dr. Andrew Reed from the Alexander Lab of Birmingham, Alabama, and I toast to find a cure.
I'm Letitia Cato from Birmingham, Alabama, and I toast to stronger and longer lives.
I'm Riley Hightower from the Alexander Lab in Birmingham, Alabama, and I toast to find a cure.
I toast MDA for their continued investment in neuromuscular research.
Hi, my name is Dr. Matthew Alexander from Birmingham, Alabama, and I toast to fund life-saving research.
More toasts from our committee members coming up later in the show. Remember, our live auction is still to come, and our silent auction is open right now. Jeff and Jason, back to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are at a very special point of the evening. For those of you who've never really heard about MDA, let me tell you that they are completely focused on neuromuscular disease. Since their inception, they've been constantly evaluating, constantly changing when it comes to funding for research, providing medical and community service, and of course, educating health professionals and you and I as the general public.
Yeah, I mean, I will tell you there are currently 170 different research projects going on right now. Wow. It's currently staggering the amount of work the MDA is helping to fund. I will also tell you that it's not about the research necessarily. It's about on down the line, who is it impacting? There's a young man named Asher who I've met at other MDA events that we've been a part of. And Asher couldn't walk until Spinraza was approved. Spinraza is a drug that helps the muscles react. And now Asher can stand, he can walk, and as importantly as anything, he can hug his parents.
Isn't that amazing?
It is.
I mean, just those everyday things that we take for granted. And we know that over the past 5 years, there's been 11 significant medical breakthroughs. But all of that means that with MDA, they actually focus on, listen to this, 43 neuromuscular diseases, including ALS, known as Lou Gehrig's disease. I mean, it's so comprehensive.
Right. You know, we talk about those new drugs that have been brought to market in the past 5 years, and the number is 11, and that's a big deal. And people may say, hey, you're going to mention it too many times throughout the program, because I know it was part of the pre-show and a few other times. But understand that those drugs being approved in the past 5 years is more than in the 60 previous years before then, which means that it's working. The money that we're raising, the research that we're funding, it is working. It's been more than $1 billion over the past 7 70 years, but great, great achievements in the past 5.
So if you've been part of these toasts before, we thank you sincerely, because what it comes down to is how efficient and how effective is the donation you're making. Well, let me tell you, it's incredibly effective, because across the country, MDA have over 150 care facilities. Within those 150 care facilities on an annual basis, they care for over 60,000 individuals.
Yeah. And
Think about that.
during COVID-19, our patients are even at more risk, and that's why we need to continue funding the program, especially during these trying times. Understand that the MDA can't continue to do the work that they're doing without people like you who are sitting
Absolutely.
watching this program right now. You're sitting there, and we can't do it without you, helping to fund the programs, fund the research, fund the summer camps, to help the MDA continue to do the critical work that they're doing. So as we go into this fundraising part of the program, it's ready to keep 2 things in mind: bid high and
bid often.
It doesn't get any more important than that, right?
Absolutely.
Exactly. Here to kick off the closing of some of our fundraising opportunities, we're going to toss it back over to Joe. What do you got, Joe?
Thank you, Jason. I've got just a few minutes left in the silent auction. It's going to close in just a few minutes, and when it does, here's the sound you're going to hear. Yes, that is going to be your signal that the silent auction is closed. So don't wait, get those final bids in. In fact, right now, I want to take you to our no bid screen. I want to show you some of the items that you can have for the opening bid price. Let's get a picture of that up. You can see that for our friends in the Carolinas, we've got a paintball excursion. We've also got tickets to the Riverbank Zoo and Garden for our friends in South Carolina and North Carolina. Closer to home for us, Orlando, you've got bowling party for 6 at King's Dining. There are also a couple of foreign trips to faraway lands with beautiful beaches and turquoise water and all the rest. So get those bids in. Those are just a few of the items that have no bids. We also have a Peloton up for auction tonight. There are tickets to Disney World. So lots of great things coming up in our live auction, or silent auction, excuse me. And that silent auction is closing very soon. Before it does, I want to draw one more door prize. So I'm going to turn to my friend Erin, who's been monitoring our chat on YouTube. Erin, do you have a second winner for me? Suzanne Doherty, congratulations. Yes. You have just won a gift card to Bed Bath & Beyond, so congratulations. We are very happy for you, and we also want to raise a glass, virtually anyway, to all of those of you who have joined us tonight, and especially those of you who took time to raise a toast to the MDA.
Hello to all MDA families and friends. This is Marie from Virginia. Let's all toast to support MDA and its mission. Donate and donate again.
Hi, I'm Adrian Smonian from Birmingham, Alabama, and I toast to the cure.
My name is Morgan Moscow. I represent Live Oak Bank, and we are toasting to a better life for all of those who are affected by muscular dystrophy. Cheers.
I toast to support the people I know and love with muscular dystrophy.
Hello, my name is Valentina Troll, and I'm from the Alexander Lab in Birmingham, Alabama, and I toast to Find a Cure.
Thank you to our committee members for their toast. There are more of those to come, but right now, final few seconds of the silent auction. I'm just waiting to hear that bell. I know it's coming any moment, so don't delay. Get on that BidPal app and knock out as many bids as you can. You've been watching things all week long. Don't lose out here in the final moments. Get those final bids in for our silent auction. Final few seconds, and we're going to be getting to our live auction after that. One thing that's not in our silent auction that I know these gentlemen have, a trip to Costa Rica, so we're looking forward to that. But our silent auction is about to close. We're going to see if maybe we got some bids in on the paintball or the Riverbank Zoo. You want to go to Antigua.
1 minute left, Joe. 1 minute left.
Just 1 minute left, okay?
Get those bids in, guys.
Antigua, if you want to go to Barbados. I love seeing tropical places. Those are 2 islands I've not bid to. Maybe I need to get on the BidPal app and get a couple of final bids in myself here. I'm just going to keep playing here, Aaron, until you give me the final notice that this thing is closed out. Peloton bike,
Doherty's there.
under 3.
29.25.
Okay, home stretch here. Get those final bids in, folks. This is your last chance in our silent auction, and there is only one live auction item tonight, so this is a golden opportunity to really get something you've been watching maybe all week long. Okay, I'm getting a little countdown here. Any moment now, I'm going to hear it. It's done. That's it. Our silent auction is closed. Live auction to come. Jeff and Jason, back to you.
There you go. Fantastic. Look, that's what it's all about. Look, every single dollar counts, whether it's in the silent auction, we've got a live auction coming up later on, and of course, not to mention, of course, our mission drive coming up. So keep them coming in. By the way, we're going to be doing another lucky draw. So get in those YouTube chats below, and we'll go ahead and draw one a little later.
It's coming up after the mission drive. What is the mission drive? The mission drive is the part of the program where, quite frankly, you don't get an auction prize. You're not going to get a trip. You're not going to get a Peloton bike. You're going to get the feeling of knowing that you gave from the bottom of your heart directly to our mission. But it's not for me to tell you about our mission. It's for a family who knows it and feels it and has been touched by it for almost every day of their whole lives. Mm-hmm. The people we're about to introduce you to now are headlined, if you will, by maybe the funniest kid you'll ever meet.
By far.
He is 11 years old. He is the Goodwill National Ambassador for the MDA. His name is Ethan Librand, and you will see Ethan in just a few moments. But first, we want to introduce his mom and dad, who really are ride second fiddle to Ethan throughout the MDA quarters, right? But this is our good friends Josh and Jordan. Josh and Jordan, how you doing?
Hi, we're Josh and Jordan Librand, Ethan Librand's parents. Ethan was diagnosed with Duchenne's muscular dystrophy 2 days before his 2nd birthday. Getting that diagnosis to this day is still the worst thing that has ever happened to us as a family. Having your son diagnosed with what they say is an incurable disease, I don't wish that on anyone. But with that comes hope, and that's what Muscular Dystrophy Association has done for us. It has given us hope that one day there's going to be a cure for muscular dystrophy. The Muscular Dystrophy Association is like a second family to us. They opened up their hearts for us, and they fight for a cure every single day.
The Muscular Dystrophy Association also provides the MDA clinic, where Ethan receives care from all the specialists in one location. It also provides summer camp for him to go and enjoy the best week of the year every single summer. And they also give us hope for a cure.
Without all of you, none of this would be possible.
So tonight, we ask you to open your hearts and your wallets to help adults and children like Ethan.
Thank you.
Everybody, and welcome back to my joke a day for MDA. What did the pickle say after he starred in his very first movie? I'm kind of a big deal.
I'm telling you, the best laugh ever,
laugh.
right? The cutest kid ever. To all three of the Librands, thank you so much for being part of tonight's program.
Absolutely. Now, we're in the mission now, where we're going to be doing the donations. Now, very simple to find that on the BidPal site. If you hit the left-hand menu button on the corner of your device, right, on your phone, you'll go down and you'll see Make a Donation. Right, can you do that, Jason?
I got it. I'm going to follow along with you.
Okay, Make a Donation. I'm going to bring this in close to camera. So now you'll see that my screen is full of different denominations to be able to donate at will. Because in this particular case, as Jason said before, you're not going to be winning a prize. You are going to be giving from the bottom of your heart. But remember that every single dollar counts. As we just saw that fabulous family, I had the great pleasure of meeting the Librands up in Birmingham, Alabama this time last year, and Ethan is just as vivacious and funny as he was back then. And it is genuine, sincere hope that every single person out there, as we go through what we call the bid from the heart, that every single person out there feels able and willing to be able to give, knowing that just how valuable every single dollar is. So again, you don't have to wait for us. You can go ahead and hit the denomination that you'd like to donate right now. But where I'm going to start right now is I'm going to start high. I'm going to make my way down. And what I'm looking for is for a leadership gift out there. For all the 11 chapters that are watching, for the entire country that's watching right now, I'm looking for a leadership gift to start off this mission drive. Someone, maybe it's a business donation, maybe it's a personal donation, maybe it's a family legacy. And so what I'm asking for right now is for a donation of $15,000. Who out there would like to donate $15,000 to get us started, to get that leadership? As I said, the care is so diverse out there with MDA. For that $15,000 would go such a very long way.
It certainly would. And I will tell you, the way the logistics works is we've got a screen right down here in front of us, and we're going to see the donations come in. You see in the screen behind us, we already have $31,000. And a big part of that, we got that $15,000 donation.
Right there. Gary Mangum, thank you so very much. Gary Mangum, thank you so very much. $15,000. Who'd like to join Gary? Seriously, when it comes to this, when you talk about the care that's there, these groundbreaking medicines, just 2 in August were launched. you think about that. You think about how effective is your donation. Is there anyone at $15,000 to join? And you can join at any time. You don't have to wait for us.
And I will tell you, you know, some people come out and say, I'll only give my $15,000 if someone else will give $15,000. Well, Gary didn't do that. Gary said, you know what, I want my gift to inspire others. I want to give that donation. I want to see who will follow my lead. So we called for $15,000 already. Now we're going to ask for a $10,000 level. Is there a $10,000 donor out there that will help us get that number? It's now currently at 31,176.
Wow, that is amazing.
Is there someone who can help us get that number up and bump it up quickly? We're looking to see if there's a $10,000 donor out there. Who's in at $10,000? We're watching our screen down here
Make
to see
sure
if it'll
if
come in.
bids come in.
I see
Please
the
ring
number
that bell,
jump up
guys.
right there. So let's see if we've got that number in here now. We've got it. Look at that.
There it is.
There it is. So the beauty of this, Mountain Shadows Resort has given a donation of $13,000. So
I didn't care about 10,000. You're only at 13.
Mountain
Thank you
Shadows
so very
Resort.
much.
Thank you so much for that. Anyone else at 10,000 or above, put that in now. We'll keep watching our screens, watching those numbers tick. We're seeing those names up there on the screen. We will acknowledge as many of them as we can as we go through.
Absolutely. And of course, you do not have to wait for us, whether it's $1 or whether it's $100,000. We'd love that donation to come on through. I'm now going to move down to the $5,000 level. And I'll let you know, we talk about these medical research. It costs around $2,500 for 1 hour of research out there. So you think you could put 2 hours of research, and that 1 hour most certainly could go ahead and do that. Again, yep, we got another 5.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Zach
$5,000.
Riddle. Zach Riddle, thank you so very much at $5,000 on there.
And that's before you called for 5. Isn't that the beauty of that, right? It's perfect.
Zach, I
you
love
didn't even
your
get him left to
speed.
the line.
You
Let's
didn't
go,
even wait.
right?
Zach, exactly. I also got another one in here from Valley National Bank. Thank you so very much. Medical Properties Trust, another $5,000, guys. Thank you so very much. Who's going to join at $5,000, knowing just how valuable it is? And as we've said, in the past 12 months, 3 new medicines have come through because of donations with groups like this, with people like you, with your generosity. So thank you.
Who else at $5,000? We're watching that number up there on the screen. We're watching it grow. We're up to $54,000 over the last few minutes. Who else at $5,000? Anyone else? Who else wants to put their finger on that donate button and hit it? We're watching our screen down here. I'm watching to see if that number grows. We'll move down now to the $2,500 level. $2,500 or above, now's the time. Hit that button, get that donation in. We were at $54,000. We're now at $57,000. Let's see down here if we can get a new name. Casey Bartok is now in from KPMG. KPMG, thank you so much. I see Jeff and Robin Elkin's names up there. Thank you so much for that. Who else is going to come in and help us run there? Who else? Courtney and Ian Ostrovsky at $2,500. How about that? Thank you so much. The Eshelman Foundation is a $4,000 donor. Now we're cooking with gas. Let's keep going.
The Gramick family actually came in here at $3,000. We thank you so very much. They said, we don't care about 25. We're going with 3,000. And again, if you want to jump on up, please do that for us because we'd love that to happen. So any donation right now is wonderful. We're at the $2,500. We've got another one? Another $3,500 just came in. So the name, sorry?
Yeah, so that's Maureen Myring, the Myring family. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
No doubt.
Another 35. We're at 73,000, everybody. We're going to make this happen. We're going to make this happen right now. 11 different chapters across the country. Let us know where you're tuning in from. We're at 2,500. Anybody else at 2,500 right now?
Jack and Eleanor Eads are in. Southern Allergy and Asthma at 2,500, representing KA. We know the KA boys, the national charity is MDA. So thank you to him and his family.
Unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, we're now going to move down to the $1,000 level. Again, please feel free to jump in as ever you wish. For $1,000, whether it be the summer camps for the kids, whether it could be, of course, the medical research, whether it's those care facilities that care for 60,000 people every single year. And this is not somewhere, this is in your own backyard. We have $1,000. Thank you so very much. $1,000 coming in here. We got several, in fact. We got Aston Dregu from the Rogers Towers. We got Patrick Lloyd coming in from Access. Thank you so very much for your $1,000.
Michelle Roddy is in at $1,000.
Thank you,
Lori
Michelle.
Myring is in at $1,000. All the Myrings are in for the party.
We're at $90,000, everybody.
$90,000.
This is
we'll see
phenomenal.
that keep going, right?
It takes a village, everyone.
Perry Miles is a $2,000 donor. Perry, thank you.
Thank you so
we'll
very
watch
much.
this scroll continue to go. Christy Danzy, I believe, was in at $1,000. Folks, we are now over $100,000, right?
Guys.
Now,
you got $100,000.
Not too much celebration. We got more work to do, right?
You haven't seen
We're
nothing
not
yet.
stopping because we're at
I'm only at
102,607.
50% right now.
Patrick Lloyd is a $1,000
Lloyd,
donor.
thank you, Patrick. That is
Bob
amazing.
Swoop is in. Thank you to Bob and Swoop and Associates.
Marcy
They're
Guthrie,
$1,000
thank you,
donors.
$2,000. Thank you so very much.
We're going to keep watching them. Austin Dragu is in at $1,000. We're watching that number grow. We're up to 106,000, 107,000. Marie
Come on,
Derby.
this is phenomenal.
Welcome, Marie.
Phenomenal,
Welcome.
please.
Kristen Worley is in. You see those names continue to scroll on that screen right there. You look at them right here, and folks, we want to see your name up there as well. Stacy Donegan, thank you. You are in at $1,500. Stacy Donegan, Real Estate. Ann Madigan is in. Thank you to Ann at her donation. We're now up to $110,000. Who else can get in? Hit that button and let us know that you're making that donation.
Jason, let me make a very good point now. We are now broadcasting to potentially hundreds of thousands of people worldwide, okay? Right now on YouTube Live. Seriously. So those businesses out there, if you want to be seen and known for dedicating money to the MDA right now and probably in one of the most critical times in the history, then get in there. Go ahead and put your donation. We'll recognize you. We want to recognize you. We're at $110,000. We've got a lot of work to do right now. So if you want to join at $1,000 or $10,000, whatever it is, let us know. We'll get your name up there and we'll shout it from the rooftops.
No doubt. Well, you may go to the rooftops. I'm
Yeah.
going to stay right here. But we're at more than $110,000. Anyone else at the $1,000 level and above? And we're going to keep calling these levels as we work our way down. But now's the time to get in at 1,000 and above. Who wants to support this critical mission that is the
Bob Swope,
MDA?
$1,500. Bob, thank you so very much.
Thank you. We got him in there
Thank
as
you.
well. So what we're going to do now, we will move down to our next level and understand that as we call these levels, if we missed your level, please get it in. But we're now at the $500 level. Anyone at $500 and above, now's the time to put it in. We called out Stacy and Kristen and Marie and Ann. Julie Andrews is now in, and Logan Holmes
Julie,
at $500.
Julie
Thank you
Andrews
so
is
much.
in. Wow,
It's at Julie
$500.
Andrews, right?
Oh,
But thank you to
nice.
Julie.
Hey,
John
Julie
Monteith
Andrews.
is in. Monteith Construction Corporation. They are $500 donors. Thank you to John. He is in with his $500 donation.
Logan
Who else?
Holmes, Julie Andrews from Logan Homes. That was from Logan Homes. Thank you so very much for that $500. And again, these are the businesses. For those of you, these businesses in your local area, they have stepped up big time for this MDA Toast.
We're at
and they should be celebrated.
$112,000.
Come on, we're at
$876. Let's keep going. We'll get there $500 at a time, $250 at a time. We'll look down one more time and see if there's other $500 donors. We're at $113,000, so I know there is. Trey Thompson, we're going to talk about him a lot later. So wait for you to hear from him.
Trey.
I love
Thank you
that,
very much. I
right?
like that number
Ed
right there.
McCarthy is in as a donor for us here this evening. We're
This
at
is amazing, everyone.
$113,900.
We thank you so much for being a part of all this. This is what it's about. I guess it takes a village. And as we said, since its inception, MDA has certainly spread the love across this country. And to have 11 chapters in one event right now, that is phenomenal. The 11 chapters that we have Tampa, Orlando, Jacksonville, Tallahassee, Birmingham, Phoenix, Savannah, Columbus.
Columbia, Richmond.
Yeah, Richmond, right?
Exactly.
All of you that have been a part of it.
Look at
Thank
this.
you so
Our
much.
chair, Mark Rivas, is in for
Mark
$1,000.
Rivas.
Huh?
Thank you so very much, Mark.
Thank
That
you,
is
folks.
phenomenal.
We're at $114,900. Let's go down to the next level.
Yep, let's go down to $250 right now. And if you think about in this day and age how quickly in a family or just a couple, $250 can get flitted away. But as I said before, we all could love to be in a position to donate $2,500 where we could finance an hour of research. If 10 of you right now donate $250, that is an hour of research that's going to go towards another earth-breaking medicine that is going to help families. And it's a ripple effect. It's not just the patient. As you saw with the LeBrans earlier, right? The true, genuine emotion of what goes through when it comes to them. Because, Jason, the thing is, at $250, you can make a significant difference in a person's life.
You can.
Right?
Marie Derby knew that. $250
Well done,
from Marie.
Marie
So
Derby.
thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
We're going to wait and see if the number continues to tick up. We're over $115,000 now.
Amazing.
Janine Doherty, our other co-chair,
Well
is
done,
in as well. So
Janine.
Janine,
Thank you so very
We're at
much.
$115,650. Thank you to Janine and Marie and Mark and Ed and Trey and John. And the names just keep rolling in. We're going to keep looking at this screen and looking at this one to see if any more donations come in before we move on to our next level. Anyone else? $115,900. Valerie, if you'll refresh one more time for me.
This is
There we go.
extraordinary, everyone.
Lori
Thank
is
you.
in.
Lori
Is that
Zimmerman, thank you so
is a
much for your
$250
$250.
donor.
Thank you so
That's
much,
going to get us
Lori.
up over $116,000.
That
But
is
I'll tell you
awesome.
this. We have one more level we're going to call. And at this level, as much as we said during the mission drive, you don't get anything except the feeling of knowing that you gave from the bottom of your heart directly to the mission. At the $100 level, we do have one prize. Your question is going to be, Jason and Jeff, how are you going to decide who's going to get this one prize? It's very simple. At the $100 level, which by this point or in a few seconds will be the only level you're able to donate, we're going to give it to the person who gives $100. Oh, hold on. Before we give it away, game away, Chuck Sykes just got in at $2,500.
I like his style, Chuck. He's just like, no way,
right.
I'm not going to do 100. I'm doing 2,500.
So if you want to jump in with $2,500 before they restrict you to just the $100 donation.
I'll just show this to everyone at home, guys. So now if you go ahead and refresh your screen, there'll be a $100 denomination. Right. Believe me, there is $100.
We're going to go back to allowing you to give whatever dollar amount you want. But at this dollar amount, the $100 dollar amount, donation amount, we're going to give a pair of Southwest airline tickets away. And we're going to give it to the person who gives $100 last. You see what I did there?
I like that.
You like that?
Yeah, that's the
so
last
here's how
person.
it's going to work. The last person.
Last donor.
So we're going to watch the $100 donations roll in.
Got it.
We're at $118,500. If you want to donate $100, now's the time to hit that $100 donation button on your phone. Lori Woodard is in. Jackie Nelson is in. Thank you so much for those donations. Understand that this is going to close kind of like the silent auction did.
Yep.
In a moment, I'm going to give that 30-second warning. When I give a 30-second warning, the clock will start, and whoever gave $100 last is going to get these two Southwest Airlines tickets.
Laura Woodard.
So far, Laura and Jackie are in.
Well
we
done.
acknowledged them before. Matt Hilliard is now in.
Well
Paige
done.
Vance is now
Well
in.
done.
I wonder if she's with Adam Vance. I would love that. We're big
Potentially.
fans of Adams,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So Matt Hilliard, we thanked you already. We're watching the screen up here,
Again.
and we're going to see if we can get this over $120,000.
Be absolutely sure when this closes, someone out there in the information superhighway land is going to win 2 round-trip Southwest tickets anywhere where Southwest fly.
Right. So we already got Laura and Jackie and Paige playing this game. Karen Benton is in.
Well done.
The next donation coming in is going to get us over $119,000.
Come on, guys.
Remember, you
Karen,
can play
well
this
done.
game more than once. If you want to give more than $100, so I mentioned Karen already and
Yes.
Paige. I'm watching
Yep.
this screen here.
Yep.
I'm going to put that 30-second warning on it. You can play it as many times as you want. We're not going to know exactly when it's going to close. I'm going to give about a 30-second warning. Paul Storto is in. We're over
Well done, Paul.
$119,000. Any donation at this point, hit it as many times as you can.
Yep.
We're going to put that 30-second clock on right now, which means that here in the studio, we're counting down from 30
That's
seconds.
a very good point.
We're going to see who our last donor is for the $100 game. One of these people is going to have 2 round-trip airline tickets on Southwest. 30 seconds. Let's go ahead and start it, right?
So it started. The official clock started here.
Laura got in, Jackie got in, Matthew got
Well
in,
done.
Paige is in, Karen is in, Paul is in. All of them at
Janine's in.
$100.
Yep.
Michelle Berg
Yep.
is now in playing our
Well
game
done.
at $100.
Gotta
Karen
hit it.
Benton came back. Now people
You can
want
win
to
the
play,
tickets.
right?
Come on, hit
Courtney
it.
Chappelle is in. Who's else
What
going to
about
get
15
in?
seconds left?
We're
How long
going
we
to see
got?
how long it's going to go. Let them count it down for us, so don't count it down out loud. Just ring that
Ah.
bell when it's ready.
Guys,
We're going to see
keep
if we can
hitting
get
it.
over $120,000. Get in while you can. The last
$100.
person is going to
Megan,
get
well done. Hit
to go
it.
the Southwest Airline tickets. Who's going to get it? All right.
It's gone.
So here's what we're going to do. I want to refresh one more time before we announce it. Megan Opitz was in. Paige Vance got a $100
Yeah, I
donation
see that
in.
too.
So we're going to look one more time here. No, because I see Paige up here. So I think let's refresh it one more time for me.
We're getting an official.
Right?
This is official.
This
This
is
just
very
coming
official,
in.
right? So
Just
here's what
right
we're
in a
going to
sec.
do.
It's coming.
We're going to celebrate not only the fact that Karen Benton is our winner and she wins those Southwest Airline tickets, but
You win.
before we applaud too loud, what we just did there in the mission drive is raise $120,100.
That is amazing. Thank you so very much, everybody, for your generosity. Thank you for your participation. It takes a village, and you certainly proved it. Now, of course, right now on your device, all the other denominations are going to be there, or you can enter your own amount, right? You don't have to wait for us. So that has now been refreshed. But it's all well and good us saying thank you. But there's some very special people in the MDA family that wanted to say thank you. Here on the screen, they want to say, here they are. Hey, guys. There they go. Thank you so very much. That's what it's all about. It's about those smiling faces, a genuine rapport, and, of course, the opportunity to truly, truly give. So for those of you who've given, as I said, we thank you so very much. But whatever you do, continue to give, because when it comes to the MDA, it is so widespread as to what they can do.
No doubt. We saw in that gallery there my friend Lamondre Pugh. I love seeing him when we travel around the country. He certainly has a tremendous heart, and he is a fighter, and he is going to get other people to fight not only for him, but with him. So Lamondre, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, as we segue into this next part of the program, this part of the program is the part of the program where you realize that those 250,000 in this country who are fighting neuromuscular diseases, they're looking for people to lean on. They're looking for people like you to help support this mission, support this cause, which supports them. And this time they do it in song.
Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow.
But if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow.
Lean on me when you're not strong.
And I'll be your friend.
I'll help you carry on.
For it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on.
You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on.
There you go. What a beautiful song. And I mean, the wonderful thing about that is that each and every one, you can see in their eyes the genuine, sincere thanks. Like it's a song, but at the same time, they're a great appreciation. So again, thank you so very much. We're now going to move into live auction. In a live auction, we have one very distinct item. So you would have noticed on your device that all the other items had closed in the silent auction. There is one item left open, and that is Costa Rica. All the details are on there regarding this amazing trip, so have a good look at it. You've got an extended expiry all the way through the December 31st, 2021. But Jason, this is one trip never to be forgotten.
It's going to be an amazing trip, and I will tell you that we've got on the screen here who our top bidder is. We have on the screen who our underbidders are. So we're going to encourage you all to come back and bid against each other. But folks, this is going to be an amazing trip to Jaco, Costa Rica. It is for 8 days and 7 nights for up to 8 people. It is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath condo in Los Sueños Resort and Marina with on-site restaurants. And listen, as if the accommodations weren't enough, right? Oof. That is a gorgeous property, a gorgeous condo. It also has a fishing charter for 8 people on a 41-foot Hatteras. The private charter comes with a captain, comes with 2 mates, comes with your food, your drinks while you're on board. You want to go offshore, you want to fish inshore, whichever it may be. If you've never been fishing in Costa Rica and you want the opportunity, inshore fishing there, you fish for rooster fish. You know why I'm bringing this up, right?
You know why he's doing this. You just wait.
Any opportunity I get to show these pictures, this is what I do,
the
right?
old salty
this is
dog
me
outfit.
Rooster fishing in Costa Rica. There's my nephew Braden up on the screen right there, and there is me giving a big smooch to the rooster fish that I caught. It is an amazing fishing experience. So folks, I will tell you, it is 8 days, it is 7 nights. We had an opening bid of $2,000.
Yep.
That was Dave Olmsted. After that, Marissa came in at $2,500.
Yep. And Michelle Easton is now in at $3,000.
All right, so our top bidder is only at $3,000 right now. So if you want to get your finger on that button and bid, we want to see if Marissa or Dave want to come back or somebody else wants to bid.
Come on in.
Understand how this works. Just like we talked about some of the other things, when the bell rings, it is closed. We don't say sold as in a normal live auction. So we're going to need you to come back and bid. We need a $3,500 bid on this item. I'm going to give a 30-second warning in a moment, not quite yet, and we're going to see who wants to come back and get in a bid at $3,500.
Just to recap here, okay, this is for 8 days, 7 nights for 8 people. Beautifully accommodated in 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, and then that spectacular day of fishing on your 41-foot Hatteras, where you can go indoor, outside, and catch all sorts of fish. I mean, this is going to be a trip of a lifetime. Again, by the way. Isn't that funny how they brought that up again? We're at $3,000. We're looking for $3,500, guys. Jump on in on this. This is an absolute bargain to have. Expires at the end of next year.
And no blackout dates. No blackout dates. Plenty of time to travel. We understand there's some, trepidation about traveling now, but you have till the end of next year. No blackout dates. I will also remind you that those 3 bedrooms, it does have the pull-out sofa for the kids if you want, but understand that this could be 3 couples who want to travel together. Right now, we're at $3,000. We need somebody to come back at less than $1,200 per couple to go to Costa Rica. 8 days, 7 nights, 3 bedrooms, 2 bath. The fishing excursion, I need $3,500. We're about to put the 30-second counter on. You ready to do it?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's see if anybody wants to jump in at the end. Let's put the 30-second counter on it right now.
Dave
we're going to look at
Marissa,
the
get in
screen
there.
one
Don't
more
miss
time
out on
and
this.
see if Marissa wants to come back or Dave wants to come back.
Come on.
Michelle is currently our top
fresh.
bidder. She is going to get a steal at $3,000.
Absolutely.
The retail value on this is almost $6,000, right?
Right.
So right now we're at half of that. Who wants this trip to Costa Rica? You go into Jaco, and folks, it is the surfing capital of the world. You go into Jaco, and you're going to have zip lining and ATV riding. You see the beautiful views that you have there from the property. Who's going to get in at $3,500 before we hear that bell and we close it out? Anyone else?
Come on, $3,500. I'll let you know that the fishing trip alone for 8 people with
All right.
done.
So let's refresh one more time and see if any other bids came in. That's our winner, Michelle Eason at $3,000.
Congratulations.
How about that? Big round of applause for Michelle.
That's amazing. Michelle, congratulations. You know, if you're looking for someone to go with Michelle, you know, I could go. You know, I like fishing. That's just one of those things. And again, I want to say congratulations. And also, by the way, I want to do a huge thank you to Trey and Erin Thompson for going ahead and donating that amazing trip. Thank you so very much.
No doubt. Listen, we haven't seen Joe in a while, and Joe is hankering to give more stuff away and to check in the cyber world, to social media. So let's toss it back over to Joe.
I kind of missed you guys, but I got to tell you, the energy and the generosity were incredible during that mission drive. Our sincere thanks to everyone who has made tonight so very special. So as Jason alluded to, let's give something back to you. We're going to pull another door prize. My friend Erin has been monitoring the YouTube chat all evening. We've already given away 2 gift cards. We've got 1 more to go. Erin, do we have a name? Adam Vance, congratulations, Adam. Way to go, buddy. You're getting a gift card to Target, and we are so thankful that you've taken part in our event tonight. We also appreciate everyone who's been sharing with us on social media tonight using the hashtag MDA Virtual Gala. So now let's go to the official Toast to Life hashtag grabber, and you can see some of the people who've been weighing in. Look at that feast. Boy, I wish I had gotten an invite to that party. My sandwich for dinner was nice, but that was something special. You guys are having a wonderful time, but I'm sort of jealous, to be honest with you. Look, I want to again thank everyone for taking part in this incredibly special evening. It has been an honor to raise money for such an incredibly worthy cause. Right now, I want to turn it over to our national co-chair. Ladies and gentlemen, Janine Doherty.
Wow, what an extraordinary evening. Thank you for tuning in tonight. I'm Janine Doherty, Strategic Account Executive with Cigna and co-chair of tonight's event. I am so honored to have worked alongside leaders from across the country who have helped make this virtual gala a reality, and grateful to each of you for your engagement and participation in our show. As Mark mentioned at the start of this, we are in unprecedented times in neuromuscular medicine, but in the best of ways, and it's because of your support that MDA will continue to lead the fight and help bring more drugs to market for our families living with muscular dystrophy. A special thanks goes out to Les Macarons French Pastries, Ash Properties, Atlantic Self-Storage, and Cigna for being our top donors this evening. On behalf of our committees and everyone at MDA, thank you for an incredible Toast to Life gala. Good night.
Wait, not yet. We're not ready to go. We're having too much fun. And we also have some committee members who want to raise a glass and toast to the MDA.
Hello, my name is Adam Vance with Sound and Images, and I toast MDA summer camps.
I'm Sherry Hickman of Birmingham, Alabama, and I toast in remembrance of my childhood friend, Scott. I miss you, Scott.
Hi, I'm Dr. Michael Lopez from the Alexander Lab in Birmingham, Alabama, and I toast to find a cure.
Hi, my name is Allie Madigan Abbott from Phoenix, Arizona. I toast to my parents, my dad, Pat, who passed away from ALS in 2013, and my mom, Ann, who was by his side and took care of him for over 15 years while he had ALS. Cheers.
All right, Allie and the rest of the committee, thank you so much for toasting to the MDA and toasting to life throughout our program this evening. And to Janine for your co-chairship, thank you so much for joining us.
Absolutely. Look, 2020 has been an unprecedented year, and we have gone virtual for this unbelievable MDA Toast, and we thank you all so very much. But let's go ahead right now and have a look at what we have achieved, what you have achieved with your generosity. If you go ahead and look at the screen, ladies and gentlemen, we have raised $450,000, $125. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so very much. Of course, donations continue to be open if you want to go to donate or go directly to the MDA site. And again, we thank you so very much.
I will like to close the program tonight with a quote that the MDA often uses. Our impact is measured not just in numbers, because that number's a big one, but our impact is measured by the lives transformed. And that's what we're doing here tonight. We are transforming lives.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of our partner Joe Gervin and Jeff Cowan, the production crew who made everything sound and look great, to the MDA, thank you for having us, and thank you for all the work that you do in supporting the community here in the United States. Have a great night, everyone, and remember, toast to life. Good night.